If you meet your own younger self 20, 30 years ago, what would be the two pieces of advice you would tell young Pungadi?
Hey Amrit, congratulations. Exciting new phase of your life. I'm very excited to see your growth and you building yourself as a young man into an adult and making the most of it. The two things I would tell my own younger self, if given a chance I can rewind my life and live again. Number one is to have self-belief, the power of self, self-confidence, self-love, self-compassion to oneself. And there's a saying that goes, if you do not believe in your own self, nobody else will believe you. And believe in you, rather. That's, I think, it's a fundamental quality that's required to be successful, to face failure with humility, face success with grace, and build your own foundation. So this way you can serve others around you and the broader community. And this is where I'm a big believer that it's a practice where you need to, in yourself, you need to have confidence that you are capable, you are good enough, you are beautiful, you are smarter, you can achieve anything that you put your mind to and your heart to. And having that belief system would give you the ability for to face anything in the future.
First one is you should have lots of self-confidence, and when you should set your goal. And once your goal is set, there'll be several hardships in achieving it. The thing is, your perseverance and hard work should be your primary investment, and you'll encounter ever so many things from your competitors who have lots of luxurious backings. You shouldn't be longing for that, and in no way that should be a setback in your upcoming. You should have only the persistence to achieve your goal. The second thing is, even if you lose it, doesn't matter. You should never become disheartened or depressed. You redo your thing, accept that failure cheerfully, and you analyze, do a critical self-analysis and find out your deficiencies are the reasons for your failure. From that, you rectify in your next attempt. You will definitely succeed. Even if you're not going to meet with a glorious success, I'm positive you will surely be above average and you'll be content with that.
Thank you.
Hi, Amrit. My name is Mila. I'm Raj's friend and Kundalini yoga teacher. We practice yoga together. Congratulations on your graduation. This is such a big step in your life. What would I tell to myself? From position of my years, right? Well, take a good care of your body. Treat it as a vehicle for your soul. Use this time on this earth to find out your biggest purpose. Listen to yourself. Learn about yourself. Know yourself better. Question yourself. And keep growing and evolving as a human being. I'm wishing you all the best. Have a wonderful, beautiful, exciting, full of joy and happiness life ahead.
First thing I want to say to 20 years old Manimekla is she must study well, continue her studies and get a good job so that she will be respected in the society. And she shouldn't be aimless. She must set a goal and try to achieve it. Secondly, she must be more analytical. She must think twice before taking a decision. She is now in the mode of Kandade Kachi Kondade Kolam. That she has to live, and she must decide big or small things after thinking wisely. And her innocence and her no exposure to the world puts in trouble. And she must be very careful about these things.
Alright, Am, so this is Jatin and Savio. Woo! Just for this video, we're wearing an Indian outfit. What would we tell our 20-year-old self, if you will? So first of all, I'm only 27. Savio's like in his 40s, but I'm 27. Anyway, so what we're going to tell ourselves is, first of all, remember that your roots are Indian. Alright? We remember that. And that gives you some value and some principles in life. And then you also start appreciating things that your family's sort of gone through, so as to really raise you up. So like what your mom went through, right? So having that cognizance and having that sort of sensitivity towards what your mom did for you or your grandparents is a very big thing. So that's what we would tell ourselves 20 years ago. When I was growing up, I didn't really care what my mom was doing and my dad were doing. Now I care a lot about that. So that's the first thing I would tell you. The second thing is, money is very important, but so is having your own set of values. And you can get those values from your friends, from your girlfriend, whom we absolutely love, she's adorable, from any of your neighbors and friends. But all in all, enjoy life. Enjoy life to the fullest. It is one life, you gotta live it.
Carpe diem.
Carpe diem, buddy.
Seize
Take care.
the day.
Thank you.
Okay, so two things I would tell my 20-year-old self. Number one, don't hold on to anything too hard. What is important to you at a point of time changes. Number two is use your time wisely, because the days are long but the years are very short.
Next thing, you better decide early on if you're a Tigger or an Eeyore. Tiggers are energetic, they're optimistic, they're curious, they're enthusiastic, and they have fun. And never, ever underestimate the importance of having fun. I am dying soon, and I am choosing to have fun today, tomorrow, and every other day I have left.
The first thing I can think of is have a plan. 3 or 5 years out, look at the things you want to achieve, prioritize, and work on the building blocks to achieve that. I think that would be one good learning experience from me that I would offer. The second is have a well-rounded life. What I mean by that is don't be focused on one thing, like work, or for that matter any one thing. Have a well-rounded experience, have hobbies where you can hang out with your friends, and sometimes by yourself to reflect on you. I think those are the two things.
Hi, Am. Heartiest congratulations on your graduation. Well, knowing what I know now, this is what I would tell my 21-year-old self. The first is to invest my time very prudently and very, very wisely. As we grow older, we can accumulate more of almost everything except for time. So it's best to use your time and invest it very wisely to achieve your long-term goals. The second thing I would tell myself is to not be afraid to take some big risks early on in life. And now, as you embark on your new phase of life, I wish you a very, very bright future and all the success that you deserve and that you aspire for. All the best.
For the reaper will come for all of us. The question is, what do we do between the time we're born and the time he shows up? Because when he shows up, it's too late to do all the things that you're always gonna kind of get around to. So I think the only advice I can give you on how to live your life well is, first off, remember, it's a cliche, but I love cliches. It is not the things we do in life that we regret on our deathbed. It is the things we do not. The word that comes up is passion. And you will need to find your passion. Many of you have already done it. Many of you will later. Many of you may take till your 30s or 40s. But don't give up on finding it, right? Because then all you're doing is waiting for the reaper. Find your passion and follow it. And if there is anything I have learned in my life, you will not find that passion in things. And you will not find that passion in money. Because the more things and the more money you have, the more you will just look around and use that as the metric, and there will always be someone with more. So your passion must come from the things that fuel you from the inside.
Hey Amrit, congratulations on your graduation. We're all very proud of you. You did a wonderful job. You made all of us and your mom proud. So great work. Couple of things that I would tell my 20-year-old self, knowing what I know now. Number one, take it easy. That is a primary thing. Try and enjoy life. And then number two, everything has a way of working out by itself. So don't stress, don't overthink or worry about things. Life works itself out in mysterious ways. So those are the two things that I want to tell myself when I was 20 back then. So hope it makes sense to you too. Again, congratulations and keep up the great work.
Oh, hey Amrit, nice to meet you. Well, I was just sharing something about myself, and it's something I learned is that the real currency is not money. It's not what jewels or dollars or krones or whatever the hell is. The real currency is your time. What you do with your time, who you spend it with. It's not about how much you trade in your time for dollars. That dollar is some made up thing, but your time is not some made up thing. Although, of course, if you want to get into the theory of singularity, that's something different. But we live this life day to day, so your time is the currency. Whether you get $1,000 per hour rate or $35 an hour rate, your time is your time. That doesn't change. This money is made up shit. It's a fucking made up shit. But your time is not.
PG-13.
PG-13.
Thank you, Kaveh.
I tell myself very often, first I would say is don't take life too seriously. Anyways, no one gets out of it alive. So just take a chill pill and realize that nothing stays forever and that life is already happening for you. The second, let's see. So at the end of it, you will be left with two questions. How much love you gave and how much life wisdom you gained. So keep your eyes on the bigger perspective. Value the people in your life. Be there for others. And strive to be a better version of your own self. Heartiest congratulations, Am. I'm very proud of you. And I'm confident and I know that you will do very well in life on all fronts. My best wishes and big beer hug to you, coming all the way. I will leave you with these lines. Your future lies before you like a sheet of fallen snow. Make sure how you tread on it, for every mark will show. All the very best, Am. Big hug.
I can give myself some advice 20 years ago. I would tell myself, not to believe everything that I think, that my mind is just a tool, and to redirect your thoughts. I'd also tell myself, don't take things too seriously, and invest your money.
Second advice I would tell my younger self is to develop the heart intelligence. The modern world is very good at helping develop your brain, your thinking, rational mind. All the schools and education is very good at that. Logical reasoning, quantitative deduction, and all those stuff. But what as a modern society we are severely lacking in training and in practice is the ability for one to listen to their own heart and understand their feeling, to make decisions based on intuition coupled with rationality. That is going more powerful. Secondly, using your heart will help you in being more creative, giving you more higher vibration life with joy, contentment, and facing life with courage, because now you're moving in the direction of your own true self rather than trying to please others, trying to quieten your busy mind. Here, listening to your heart, listening to your intuition, and making decisions is going to serve you well in the long run, and we're going to make you happy as well. As the saying goes, the longest distance anyone travels is the 18 inches from their head to their heart. So that would be my request to you is cultivate a heart of love, joy, and fearlessness, and you can touch the stars.
So is purifying the dense layers that obstructs our experience and our perception of ourselves. It's not changing, it's not self-improving, it's purifying the outer density so the inner subtlety shines outward, emerges in your own awareness, and projects out through your magnetic presence. Simple, simple, simple. Difficult, difficult. Head of a saint, heart of a warrior. And my teacher said people get it backwards and try to get the head of a warrior, the heart of a saint. It's the head of the saint. He said like the diamond mind, the absolutely crystal mind, and the heart of the warrior moves in the service of love and therefore has infinite courage. Okay.